Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whatever you happen to be watching. This is Risco and Osaka coming at you with some more Little Big Planet 3 community levels bonus stream. Is it really a bonus if we do this every other Sunday? I mean, it feels bonusy, so we're gonna go with that. But that's here we are. It's a thing. We're doing it. It's been a weird weekend, and that's always the best kind of weekend, except when it's not the best kind of weekend, and it's not really being the best kind of weekend, but give some folks a little bit of time to show up-ish, maybe, hopefully. Just got a notification of it being live on air, which is weird, because we've been live for a minute now, but I don't know, whatever. Doing the thing that's being done by us. Oh my god, it's Gengar and Ekans. I'm just checking on Twitch, and there was Gengar and Ekans. Making sure, actually, yeah, I did actually put up the thing, and that's the important thing. So, where are we? At too many. Hive, yo! How you doing? It is a pleasure to have you in, as always. I hope life is treating you very, very well. You have not contracted the crow disease, as it seems to be rampaging basically hither and yon. Not yet a crow. Excellent. I was reading a Greg Stolze story. I picked up Greg Stolze's The Sky is Full of Ghosts, which is mostly a good short story book. There's one story in there that I'm kind of like I'm on the fence about, but it gave me a scare because I forgot I had your tab open and I was playing Halo Reach. I'm sorry to scare you. I didn't mean to. I apologize for that. Yeah, but there's a story in Stolze's The Sky is Full of Ghosts, which is kind of like a better take, although a little bit more disturbing take on oh fudge, what the hell was that story called? Stephen King story. I don't know if Stolze intended this or not. Crumbs. Stephen King. Everything. Not everything's eventual. The end of the whole thing, I think. Not the end of the whole thong. I'm checking to make sure I got the story title right. Although Stephen King's The End of the Whole Thong would probably be pretty... The End of the Whole Mess. There we go. Why are we checking in Bing? I don't even know. I thought this was Google. One of those is not like the other. So basically, the End of the Whole Mess is a King story. Some folks, they put together some kind of, weather bomb that's going to make everybody more peaceful, but it actually gives everybody Alzheimer's. It's like the science is kind of crappy. The story itself is also kind of crappy. Stolze's story is kind of similar, but there's a virus called the crow virus, which is actually, that's like a colloquial name, but the actual name is Aldron syndrome, where people who contract the virus, which is basically everybody, has severe neurological degeneration, and basically reduces them to about the age of 5 years old, functionally speaking, which is kind of like neurological degeneration is one of my big actually this thing scares me type of things, so it made me distinctly uncomfortable. The fact that he had named it the crow virus previous to COVID-19 becoming really big added that little bit of verisimilitude to really make it a cheerful story. I didn't enjoy it. Not at all. But, moving on, what are we checking out here? Well, why don't we take a look at a couple of level of the days and or slash team picks? And moving on with our lives. I'm hoping like my brain starts being vaguely functional. I just woke up about probably 10 minutes ago. I took a early evening nap. I set my alarm, and then I had no idea why I was waking up when I woke up, so it was a thing. Okay. It's a loud level, in that the level is loud. Sorry about that. I don't actually have any real control over it, so... Squids! I like squids. I mean, I don't eat squid, but, like, squid as a thing, it's pretty cool. Why do you hurt me, snow thing? I did nothing to you. I feel like I should know this song, and I do not. But I feel like this is like one of those songs that ends up showing up fairly often in community levels. And probably is gonna get like a copyright strike on the actual level Janaka on the actual stream, so you know, that's a thing. Wait, what? Vatsi's killed us. You can't use that decoration. That's from my hubs. My hubs? My hubs? Not my humps. I have no humps. Alright, brain. Any moment, I need you to work with me. Is he carrying a knife? Does he want to hurt us? Snow thing? Why? Okay. I mean, that's one way to handle it. Eh? 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 That's it? And this thing got a pick of the day, the team pick, as it were. I'm kind of like a little bit disappointed. Is all. I think that they just just did the team picks by throwing a dart at the board, basically. It wasn't a bad level. I mean, it wasn't, but level of the day? Is that the best that we've got today? Probably. What's in our team picks folder? We can't look at Bombbird's level because we're gonna look at Bombbird's level on the Friday episode of LBSP. Gerbil fort. This is a fort for gerbils, and it is not a hamster fort. I mean, it seems very specific. And that's, I mean, it's okay. It can be as specific as it wants, basically. I never had a gerbil. In my life, no gerbils. Hamsters, I had many hamsters, but no gerbils. The poor things. I'm sure I would have cared for them at least as well as I cared for my hamsters, which was, you know, mostly okay. I was young. They escaped sometimes. They hid in the walls. I don't know how they escaped. I mean, they're hamsters. They're not very smart, but still. Next thing you know, hamster's gone. Find it months later, feral, if not dead. And it's a quiet night in chat. Are these the aforementioned hamsters? Although I see he told me to play this level, so we should endeavor to do as well as we can. And hopefully he told me he'll drop by tonight. That would be nice. I'm not sure if this is actually the way that we're supposed to go. But we're gonna guess at it. It is floaty fluid, is the thing. Oh. Hold on a second. Let's just check out the right before we go to the back. Fair enough. I deserve that. Like, that's basically what I deserve. Whee! No! Yes? Maybe. It's hard to tell sometimes. I don't know why we didn't get that. Yos Chronos! I don't know why we didn't get that point bubble. And that's okay. This is actually, to be honest, kind of cool. I wasn't really expecting much. Daylight savings messed me up and skipped an hour without me knowing. Oh my god, is it daylight savings? Is that where we are now? My folks sent me a message. WRT daylight savings. I should have paid more attention. Because we don't do it here in Japan. Oh, you fudge. Oh, this is gonna be tough. As cool looking and inventive as the level is, I think it's gonna be tough. No! No, 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 no! Yes! We done did it. It was done, and it was done by us. Yeah, we don't have like a... Oh, fudge. No, I can't get those. Don't have a daylight savings thing going on here. So it always takes me by surprise as well. I think we're going in the wrong direction. I always do this. Every single time I have rotational arrows, I always go in the wrong direction. Kronos, how are you doing? Is life treating you with respect? Do you feel a spark of joy? I'm hoping that there's a spark of joy. It's hard to tell. Also, pride gerbils. Like, we're all about pride gerbils, so that's cool. This is a solid level, honestly. Aside from that little bit of floaty fluid fun, and by fun, that's like in quotation marks. Aside from that, this has been really well done. And even the aforementioned floaty fluid fun wasn't really a big problem. It just kind of sucked. We got velociraptors, we got gerbils. Umberkin! How you doing, yo? I hope that life is treating you very well. Apparently coronavirus case was confirmed in my city, but nothing actually terrible. It's the crows. It's the crows. You gotta be careful. Next thing you know, you could intellectually degenerate to the age of around 5 and then die. That was just a short story that I read, that not the actual crow virus. Completely different crow virus. I love this cough that I have. It's really fun. Although one nice thing about being like a heavy smoker is that I don't worry about having the crow virus. because I basically have a low-key cough from October until May, constantly. You know, so like I don't really need to be overly concerned, is what we're going for. This is very loud. Now, where do you want me to... Oh, I see. I see. That was a thing. Yay! I'm actually kind of surprised at the scope of this level. I wasn't really expecting much when we beat Hitomi. We beat Hitomi's score. I wasn't expecting much when the level, like, actually showed up. But, like, this is something that I would not be against showing on the show. Showing on the show. And it doesn't really sound great. Bubbles. Wow. Okay, we're gonna go with wow. This is pretty slick. I like that. That was well done. I shouldn't sound like so shocked. But at the same time, I kinda was. Look at these things. They're just gerbling out. Left and right, gerbils. Honestly, on the left and on the right. There's no centrist gerbils, by the way. Basically, you have socialist progressive gerbils, and you have Nazi gerbils, and there's no center ground. Nothing in between. I have the feeling that, like, something is really slow? I don't know if it's my internet or everybody else's. I'll assume that it's mine. But there seems to be relatively significant lag. Updated Stage 3 demo without playtesting it just now. Wah, wah, wah. Does it work? Top players. Oh god, it's an odd-sock level. Should we check it? Because I could definitely do that. But if we check it, do we have to go and do the lockbox again? Or can we just play it? This is nice, by the way. Can we just, like, put out some fists for how nice this is? I mean, actually giving us a score chain? How many race levels pull that off? Let alone odd-sock race levels. No, shnikes! As we said it, I blew the score chain. That's okay. Wow, excuse me? I've been shocked by 2 levels this stream, and we've only just started. What was that? I don't even know. Get back on our score chain shenanigans. And I know I missed a bit back then. That is just how life goes. Check out the use of layers here. That's, like, right well done. Increasing the feeling of depth without, like, screwing up gameplay. It's a shock. John Bourne, yo! How you doing? I hope life is treating you well. Ah, crumbs. Oh, crumbs! I screwed up our score chain. We could have totally had that. This is shockingly nice. And I'm just gonna be quietly shocked at how nice this is. Oh, fudge. It should still be unlocked for you since you nabbed the key. Is this a Docker's level? Possibly. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll give it a check. And Drawn, I'm glad that things are going well for you. It is a Docker's level. Not like the Docker's pants. Those are very uncool. When? Oh, this was done like 3 years ago? Good to know like the team picks are coming around, even if time has passed. I feel like we've looked at another one of their levels. I'm gonna give a shout out for that level Bombird created, Snail Factory. We are actually taking a look at Snail Factory on Friday's LBSP. Planetary Fracture. We played that for roughly 15 minutes fresh. Oh my god, Dockers has got like pink ribbons everywhere. I mean, for good reason. He's a very good creator, but still, pink ribbons everywhere? Look at this pinkiness. Yos Dez, how you doing? I hope life is treating you very, very well. This is a bit early for your lunch, but I hope that your lunch is quite delicious. If the level is still locked, I gotta boot up the PS4 again. Frowny mark. Well, why don't we give it a look? Why don't we see what happens? I'm always up for some Chronos. Not Lock Stitch. If I recall correctly, the progress leads up to the first phase of the mini-boss. Fair enough. 453. It'll start loading any moment now, I'm sure. I haven't touched it for a few days drawing stuff. And have you ever played trailers in your live stream? Level's just literally named N. When you say have you ever played trailers in your live streams, what do you mean, Johnborn? Oh, there's N. It's a shovel. Like actual LBP level trailers, so yeah. Usually we just go into the levels. If you're gonna play it, there's not really a huge need to actually show the trailer, I guess. Unless I'm, like, misunderstanding, which is perfectly understandable. Because, like, it's been a day, it's been a weekend, and it's been kind of a shite weekend. Which is a shame, because I don't really get a lot of 2-day weekends in this job. And I had one, and then yesterday was just kind of trash, to be honest. Certainly not my best day off. It's my own damn fault. I looked at a mirror more closely than I needed to. And that just was like the end of it, basically. I was planning to go to the taxidermy bar, but I did not want to be in contact with people, basically. Booting up my PC so my kids can watch. Hey, Dez's kids. We hope that you're having a wonderful day and that you're treating your mum very, very well. because she is cool people. So keep your rooms clean if that is a rule of the house. If it's not, then you don't need to clean your rooms. Like, it really depends on what your mom says. I kind of wanted to show Des and the rest of you guys Little Worlds of Creation trailer, hoping it'll cheer you up. Drawn? Absolutely. I would be very, very happy to take a look at it. I have no, like, rules against trailers. Just that usually we haven't looked at them in the past, but... Oh god, it's the fish. And we love the fish, but... Oh, crumbs. Fish damage kills. Fish damage kills. Oh, we are totally gonna screw this level. That makes me really happy, Des. I have very low expectations for engagement, so it does make me really happy to hear. Weird thing, because YouTube sucks. That should be said, like, quite often, I think. YouTube sucks. So, last week, I had 45 subs on the YouTube channel. Today, I have 31. There's no indication of when these subs actually desubbed when I go to channel analytics. So, I can't tell what might have... I don't know. Like, honestly, I have no idea. Os! Hitomi! Konbanya! Yeah, cause, again, YouTube basically sucks. There's like, hello? Fishy? There's like a graph that like tracks who has subbed and who has not, or at least like how your viewership is going up and down. There's nothing on the graph that indicates me losing 14 subs suddenly, but I did, apparently. I'll come back to this one in like 10 minutes. I forgot to reset the toggle. No problems at all. I kind of liked flying with that fish there, though. It was actually kind of cool. 今日はやらないと思った。ごめん。いやいやいや、いとみ全然問題なし。来てくれてほんまにありがとうだ。The BGM was off because I played roar music over it while I test. The Oddsock level was really slick. Like, I really enjoyed that. And, I mean, N is Kronos, so it's gotta be awesome. I'm baking custard and white chocolate cookies today. I'll keep some for you. Subs tend to go and do vary over time, so don't worry. I'm not, like, worried, but it was like last week was such like a big... It was like a wow, like we jumped. And that was really cool. And then when I started loading things today, because I was doing uploads today, and it was like, wow, we just dumped, and I don't know why. So, it was weird, but that's okay, and I'm not gonna stress it. Gonna do one more level, and then I'm gonna probably have a quick smoke. Around the Water by who? Zimuri. I'm liking Zimuri. Also, let me check, because my brain is not good. Drawnborn is... Oh, crumbs. The PSN name is... All Time JP? That's not right. Drawborn, let me see your PSN name one more time. Because I kind of remember it, but I don't. It is a nice look. It is definitely a nice look. Press X to swim faster. Now, this is 2 levels of floaty fluid, so... JP96, all day long. I knew I had an all in there somewhere. 2 levels of floaty fluid basically means that, like, Patrick must be here. It's basically the Candyman of LBP. Now, I'm betting that red blob there is probably hazardous, so we're not going to touch that. But, what do we got going here? Oh, that was weird. I mean, okay. Snakes! Yasumeta? Asonda? Yasumi wa? Rabbit! Yos! And, hello? Where did my Twitch stream go? Hi, there we are. Tui told me, I did have the day off yesterday, as well as today. It wasn't really a good day off, which is why I didn't, answer your tweet. And by tweet, I mean your DM through tweet. It was, yeah. I had Caesarea, which should be an indication as to my mental health, because Caesarea is garbage food, and I only have it when I feel like garbage people. Yay, Caesarea! They do have really cheap red wine, which should also be a pretty clear indication of my mental health yesterday. This is slick. And by slick, I mean actually slick. Caesarea ka. Caesarea desu. Kibun warui toki shika Caesarea ikenai. Hontou no koto to ieba. Can we drop down to that swimming climbing section? Maybe? Do we want to? Probably yes. Oh, crumbs. Oh, what? Is my brain tricking me and I just can't remember what you refer to? Possibly? I'm not sure. I don't think we've talked about Caesarea on the stream previously. It's like a really crappy J-side Italian restaurant. It's kind of like if Olive Garden had a better understanding of portions, but a worse understanding of flavor, which, you know, if you think about the Olive Garden, is probably pretty faint praise. I wouldn't say that the Olive Garden actually tastes good, because it doesn't. It's just that Caesarea tastes like nothing, but it's cheap. Cheapness is the key. Also, we hit that button, and I don't know that the button did anything. Fudge! Demos should be presentable now? I'm officially confused, but that's nothing new. Hitori? Ha 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 ha! Ara! Hi, Hitori desu! Datte! Kibun warukata dakara dou? Basically, you can get like a lot of food and really drunk for about 15 bucks. Depending on what your conversion rate is for money. Why did that not work before? I have no idea. If it somehow breaks, I will go to bed a sad lad. Nandayo! スカイプした方、ごめんよ。いや、本当に、気分悪くて、誰も見たこなかった昨日。まあ、ある時そういうことがあるんですけど、あ、fudge! Well, I'll tell you what, Kronos, I want to take a look at Drawn's trailer, and then we'll take a look at your demo. Eh? Oh, I see. Can't see that. There's some really weird Foley work going on in this level. Like, I don't know that the buttons need to have quite such a loud booming sound. It's kind of throwing me off. Oh, come on. We were totes fine right there. Lies. Lies and damn lies. 嫌なことありましたか？ありました。I made a trailer a while back. Your brain works differently when you make it because since it isn't playable, you tend to cut corners more aggressively. Interesting. Oh, crumbs. Oh. I see what they're going for here. I like that the floaty fluid is kind of trapping you and stopping you from getting deaded. Because nobody wants to be deaded. That's like a real pain. I'm fighting life, mostly, you know, to be preferable to death. I've never tried death, but I've seen what it looks like, and it seems really boring. You're just lying there on the table, waiting to get bled out, pumped through with fluids. I'm not going to be pumped through with fluids because I'm going to be, well, not buried here. They don't really do burial in Japan, but, you know, I'll have the, excuse me? That is not working the way it's supposed to, thank you. Is this level still going on? My gods and fish. Which would be appropriate because we've got all this floaty fluid. But I have not yet seen fish 1. What was the problem here? We had all this water, they didn't put in a single fish. 何やりました？嫌なこと言われてかな？後で話そう。まあ、今も、まあ、ちょっとそういうことについて考えたくないんだけど。Maybe it's mad polluted. It could be. It could absolutely be mad polluted. I mean, it wasn't looking like the cleanest water. The title cannot be excused, however. Yeah. Looking at it now, that is a pretty jank title. Zimuri, you could do much better with your titles. Right. I'm gonna take... 終わったら話できますか？やる。ストリームの終わりでちょっとだけスカイプします。Titles are hard. I like your titles, Kronos, but they do seem pretty random. So for you to say titles are hard is pretty funny. Gonna pause here for a moment and have a quick cucumber break. Damn it. That's a cucumber cake, which is a break. But we'll be back in like a couple of minutes or so. Oish! Damn, this curry's good. I swear. I get better curry every time. That's not true. That's not true. It's good. Got it. JP96 all day long. I can remember that. It's memorable. Especially since he told me like a minute ago. And we're back. When I watched your video of you playing my Whack of Fields level, I saw 2 or 3 other people played it as well, and it was a surprise. That's really cool. I'm glad folks are playing it. I had a good time with it. I'm so annoyed with my PS Vita. Tried rebuilding the database. Memory card isn't working. All missing error codes. Little Lucian came over and selected reform system and wiped the lot clean. Saves and all. Oh my god, Des, that sucks! Okaide nasai. Tadaima. I can't do the Golden Bat voice, but... Hold on a second. JP96 all day long. Someday I will have a Vita. Someday. That day is not any time in the near future, but oh, this is not the one, because this is the one that we played, right? What is HAES? It should be games. Maybe it's Twitch playing Twitchy buggers again. Is this the one that we're looking for here? The Little Worlds of Creation trailer? Until you see the hidden memory card prices, it's a running joke. Excellent. Let's check it out. Yeah, I'm not like I'd like to get a Vita. I'd like to play Gravity Days on it, but it's probably going to be a while. I think someday we might do a Gravity Days 1 and 2 Twitch stream. There's a couple of games. I got the hiccups. There's a couple of games that we did that I would love to play again on stream because they were on the old stream. Oh, Smarky Barlow, 86. I don't know why I said the 86 like that. But welcome, Marky. I hope life is treating you very, very well. It's been a bit. I had a lot of fun with Gravity Days 2. That was our first long-form stream. And I kind of want it on the new channel. Do you have what it takes to get them back to Craft World? Maybe. I'd be down to see Cat being a dumb again. Gravity Days 2 it's really good. Like, I had trouble with some parts of it, and I feel like, the story feels rushed, from what I remember. Like, there's a lot of build-up, particularly to one section, and then it just gets kind of wrapped up super quick, unnecessarily. And Cat continues to be a bit of a doormat, and that's unfortunate. But I had like a ton of fun playing that game, and I'd love to play it again. Also, my house still isn't completely fixed, so I can't play any PS4 games yet. Ara! Okay. Because I wanted to talk about the trailer. Hello, brain. Please get in gear. The trailer's really good, I think. But, particularly with the words on screen, I think they move a little bit too quickly. And I think it would be easy for a viewer to miss what's being said. That it might not be a bad idea to slow the trailer down just a little bit. That was like my big thing with it. As far as what it actually shows, I think it's got a good hook on it. I think it would definitely get players interested in that adventure, in that level. But yeah, maybe just play it a touch slower so that folks would be able to read and catch everything that's on the screen when you've got it on there. But that's the only thing, I think. Life is good. I've left LBP for the time being. That's understandable. Lots of stuff going on. I've been playing around a lot with Dreams Logic. It's been going ish. Okay-ish. Here's the thing. I wanted to set up a 4-song looper for my hub when I do the Fever Dreams outro. You know, like actually discussing what's I liked about the level and all of that stuff. I had a bit of logic that actually did that, and did that pretty well before, like, the full release. That logic, for some reason, doesn't work anymore. I set up another logic microchip that loops when it's going to things that are not music. I set it up with some lights. Like, would it cycle through these 4 lights and then continue to loop around? It did that perfectly, no problem. When I tried the same logic with music tracks, it doesn't loop. And I have no idea why, and it's driving me up the wall. It reminds me of the Great Rod Disaster in LBP1. Since Kazi isn't streaming today, it might be worthwhile visiting Ashwin's stream after yours so that people can celebrate International Women's Day and such. I mean, we could do that. I could definitely put up a link to Ashwin's stream. She's pretty cool. Playing God of War and waiting on Doom Eternal. God of War might be another interesting one for a long form stream. Right now, they've got Shadow of the Colossus up for free on PSN, and I'm thinking of picking it up, but it's the J-side version, and I don't know if the J-side version has any English language support, so I'm a little bit leery, but I kind of feel like I should pick it up, just because I have PSN, and I should get it for free anyways. What you mean twin stick? I just read up and caught Kronos' earlier message that Dromborn was talking about. That would be interesting if we had a twin stick shooter in the middle of Dromborn's level. Where is N? And there we are. Let's see if the fish tries to attack us this time. God of War is a pretty good time. All you really need to know story-wise is that Kratos killed all the gods in Greek mythology. And a lol. Actually, is Eris Greek mythology? Or is Eris Roman mythology? Because I will not stand the killing of Eris, because she's pretty cool. I think Discordia is Roman. Eris is Greek. I think. Fish! These fish, I tell ya, are really pretty. Also lightning, but also fish. So that's the thing. Nice! See, we remember the hyper beam sometimes. And not Ares, Eris. E-R-I-S. Let's try to stay away from spoiler territory. Yes! Let us try to stay away from spoiler territory. Hi, brain. Why is my, hyper beam not working? I love this bit, by the way, Kronos. I think this part's really cool. And the design on that ship right there is really nice. Oh, crumbs! This is actually killing us? Stay away! Don't misunderstand me. Stay away from me. Do what I told you, but also stay away from me. This is slick, Kronos! I wish I could play better and truly showcase the joy that this is. Hyper beam. Crumbs! Crumbs! Go away! Fish chip. I'd much rather have fish chips. Those are chips that are made out of fish. They don't sound appetizing at all. This is complete chaos here with a sense of fun. That's everything. Then we'll just chill with this fish. Yo, fish, how's it going? Are you flowing? I love these clouds, by the way. They have a very, very nice look to them. And the parallax in them is really well done. Is this using ConferMC's parallax technique? Because I use that for a couple of my episodes and it works really well, but this is much more gentle than what shows up in mine. Also, I have the feeling like this is all sticker material, which maybe doesn't work quite as well with that version of the technique. Hey fish, just chilling with the fish. Not spelled with a PH, spelled with an F. If we were chilling with fish, I'd probably be arrested because Japan has really strict drug laws, and I assume that fish is basically high all the time. That was my impression in the 90s. I don't think they've changed very much. I teach myself all of this. I'm not sure how ConferMCs work. I've never seen it. It's a really... I found it to be a really useful technique. Let me see if I can pull it up and I'll put a link into chat. Because I love pimping for Confer. We should probably go to YouTubes. To the tubes of the U. ConferMC. LBP tutorials. LBP tutorials by ConferMC. Then we stopped in Colorado. Let's see if I can figure this out. Level linking and looping, no. Ordered inputs, no. Movie camera cutscenes. Where was this? Infinite scrolling and wireless signals. That's the one. Yosh. I'm gonna put this up in chat. This is LBP2 era logic, but it still works pretty well in LBP3. I'd like to use those clouds for my second world level if you don't mind. Long and the short of it is that the clouds are sticker panel glued to a solid block which is sliding along a track. That's kind of similar what Confer's doing, but basically with emitters, so that it just continues infinitely. It's a pretty easy technique to set up, and I don't know if I have any hubs that show that off. Hold on, just a moment. Did we have anything that... No? Because I did delete like a ton of hubs. Because I wasn't sure what was causing glitches in my game. Definitely not there. To Hanuda. How come you're playing LBP3 on a different time? It's the same time that we always do. I mean, like it's bi-weekly, right? Last week was Dreams, and this week is LBP. I am really wishing that I didn't have that robot in there. Yeah, that's... wow. Hold on a second, I gotta get rid of that thing because it just makes me unhappy. This was 2 years ago? Fudge me. It's always 6 a.m. where I am, but where you live now, it's 7 a.m. Oh, maybe... Ciao, 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 ciao. What did I just do? I don't even know. Daylight savings time. Yes. That's the thing. Let's hope that I didn't just crash the game. Now I'm terrified. Okay, this has got to go away. That's not cool. And there we go. So this was basically an infinite scroll for the train episode of roughly 50 Minutes Fresh. The okay, go away. Also go away. The trains are set pieces on pistons so that they will go up and down. Oh, you are just a bot. I don't need you, bot. I don't need you at all. Go away. Can I block you? Yo, shh. It is a really busy setup. There's a lot going on. So, you've got the trains. They're solid objects. They are on pistons so that they'll get a little bit of a bump up and down. And this bit here was... I don't remember. You've got your background picture. That's on sticker panel. And there are 2 layers that are being emitted constantly. No, actually there's 3, because the water is being emitted as well. So all of that is shooting from the right side to the left side. And when you're in the train car itself, it looks like the train is moving, even though it's not. Also, I want to point out the we've got the markers here for reserved seats. For you see these in a lot of J-side trains. So you've got folks with kids, ladies who are pregnant, old people, and I don't remember this one because I can't see it very well. People who are injured. And you should give your seat up to these people. I can't believe I actually put, like, lights indicating pregnant belly. I liked this one. This was a fun setup. It was just, like, kind of a lot. And I really liked Honoka. I really enjoyed Honoka an awful lot. She was a fun character. I didn't really figure her out until pretty late in the series. But yeah, Honoka's pretty cool. So that's a parallax effect from Comfer's setup. And it works really well. It's a pretty smooth deal. Kind of reminds me of the train of thought from the movie Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Shark Boy and Lava Girl? I do not know Shark Boy and Lava Girl, but they sound amazing. Hopefully that doesn't crash the stream. Hold on a second here. Shark Boy. Shark Boy and Lava Girl. What is this? It looks... Really? Cheap? It looks very cheap. I don't know if that's good or not. What is going on with this dude with the circle face? I mean, clearly it's a villain. He's got fists that are connected to the body by lightning. And very smug. It looks very smug. This is 2005. I kind of want to be Lava Girl. I'd need to go back in time, but you know, it's a thing. Actually made an infinite train level long ago in LBP 1. Every time you enter a new train car, you have the option to blow up the previous one. You know, that sounds fair. I've often had that feeling of wanting to blow up previous train cars. Previous train cars. The good old days. Weird Al Yankovic has a song called The Good Old Days that is actually like low-key disturbing. And I remember hearing it as a kid, and it really kind of freaked me out. There's a lot of murder in that song, and leaving people to die. Now, when you've listened to the entire Weird Al album up to that, this is on even worse, by the way. You know, it's like goofy parody music. We're doing like fat instead of bad, and just like having fun doing parody music. Then we got this song. It's like a serial killer song, and it's like, Weird Al, what were you thinking? Where did this come from? Why did you dump it in the middle of this record that a kid could buy? But those were the good old days. Those were the good old days. The memory's gone, but the feeling stays. And those were the good old days. Conference solved the mystery on how to close the gap between parallax pieces. Yeah. Yeah, he's got a really good method of that. Okay, so we've got Pluffoot, Optio, and Thorizion. I guess we'll go for Pluffoot. I hear, like, beeping noises, but I don't know how to engage with it. Oh, there we go. Conference's LBP2 tutorials are actually really solid, and a lot of that logic I, like, used in a lot of places throughout my LBP career. The randomizer for lights to make it look like they're flickering was something that I used a lot. This is a versus level, play with other players to be competitive and fun. Oh, fudge. I don't know that I realized that this is what it was going to be. They are really good. I went about it differently. For the grassy hills, I put an extra hill, a layer in front to cover the gaps between. That's a good way of handling it, to be honest. What? Like, are we doing a thing here? Is this a thing that is being done? I guess. Whatever's being done here is not being done very well. And that's, you know, it happens. Did you see the trailer, mine? I kind of want to know your opinion about it. Oh, that's a Des. Fair enough. I saw the trailer. I thought it was pretty good. The civil danger warning level, maybe it's really good if there's like other people. When I first learned level building, I started with playing those how to make a level levels. I learned nothing. That's pretty great, actually. A constructive disaster. Didn't we play this on the last stream? Now, how to not make a level levels, on the other hand, those are the real teachers. It says we haven't played this level, but it feels like we did. I should check out one of those, how to not make a levels. There was one that was actually fairly good, but I don't remember. Oh God, what have we done? What did we do? We did a thing, and it was probably not the thing we needed to do. Oh, I loved like the just attached to nothing piston up there. That is slick. What does that say? Ustun! We have a big problem. Get off the crane. I'm not gonna get off the crane. Unless I wanna. Hey, the whole place is evacuating. You gotta get out of here. Let me help. Oh my God, Yomi Yomi. Yomi Yomi. That was cooking with chaos. Or cooking with spiciness. I don't remember what it was called, but it was awful. I don't know. I guess maybe they were. I didn't quite catch it, but I guess they were trying to put in a slur because LBP has got. Oh, this is terrible. We're not gonna make this. LBP has got a what? A blocker on certain words, so that you can't swear in your magic mouths. A problem being that sometimes it blocks words that are definitely not swears. Oh crumbs. Oh crumbs! Honestly, when I first got into level building, I never watched any tutorials, I just created what I saw fit. It was complete chaos. That's kind of how I did it. It was ugliness. Very much so. I think I used one of Yomi Yomi's tracks for tower defense. Wait, am I thinking of the same person? You want to make levels in LBP, all you have to do is play carp and boom, master of the craft. That's not wrong exactly. Ah! Yomi Yomi's JMC. I didn't realize Yomi Yomi was also a music creator. I'm more familiar with the pain of the Cooking with Chaos level. Because it was pain. So much pain. Also, nice LittleBigPlanet in the background there. I don't know if we ever can see that in story mode, but I always appreciated it when I noticed it in Create. Oh, this sucks. And by this sucks, I mean this kind of sucks. Can you go down? Whoa, 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 whoa! Why did you do that? The continuous sound of breaking is what my mind does when I want pizza, but it's bedtime. That's, I mean, that's a thing. It's a feel. A whole mood, as the kids would say. Oh, crumbs. We should play Cooking with Chaos after this. Did I do something to you, Kronos? I will, though. I will definitely do it. I just gotta get the creator name right. Okay, why is this box causing the breaking glass sound when it's clearly made out of felt? This is pretty nice for an LVP level, though. Yeah, that didn't work. Are you joking? They are not joking. There's no joking going on in this level. They are absolutely 100% sincere. They want me to rock this. And I'm not sure fudge. I can do this. This is doable. As the French would say. Reminds me of a level I made in LVP 1 where you escape a burning building because a dragon destroyed it. That sounds really cool. I'm gonna guess that that level is no longer available, Kronos? It kind of sounds that way. Yosh! We did it! We are masters and or mistresses of the craft. The craft is platforming. Doko? I expunged the account, so there's that. It's a different PSN. Gotcha. What? Like, should I take the big jump? Is that what you want me to do? Because if I... What? That's not what I expected. But okay. Fine, I guess. What? Sure. I'm not even gonna question it. Whatever. Yo, what are you doing here? Why didn't you run when everything started falling? I tried to run, but I got stuck. And I'm hiding here till it's all over, so you should too. That's not how it works. It doesn't work that way. Grab on. We gotta get out of here. Oh my god, LBP1 helicopters. You are the bestest. This is masterful. Can we just point out? I'm guessing we've got a running section coming up. And this is gonna suck. Oh yeah, this is just suck. Oh, crumbs! Wait, why did you have 4... Oh shit. Hi! That's how we get our PG-13 rating. By the way, we get to have one of those per episode. It's gaming logic 101. Run towards danger, not away from it. Basically, yeah. Alright. Crumbs, no! Fudge! Fudge! Oh, this is gonna be fun! And by fun, I mean with the big old quotation marks around fun. Alright, we got this. What? Why? What? Sure. You know, I appreciate the pain that it's trying to cause me. Kazi! I'm as well as I always am, but... Kazi! Kazi's in the chat. How are you doing? I'm so sorry I haven't been able to drop in any streams recently. Like, I just sleep. Oh, crumbs. It's also called being a smoker. Yeah. You know, there are a lot of intermingling. Oh, this sucks. I am dying. It's because I'm starstruck. There's a lot of, like, interlevered reasons why my throat is for garbage. Smoking, definitely. High dust environment, got that. Waking up at completely terrible hours, and then doing, like, 9 hours of recording. Also, can we grab you? Should we grab you? What do you want from me? Helicopter. Ureshi-so. Ureshi desu. Lynn can't taste anymore, if I recall correctly. Because of smoking? Because if you muck up your nose enough, yeah, you're not gonna have a pretty solid sense of taste. I have no memory, so it's really hard for me to judge, like, if I've lost taste or not. I mean, I'm tasteless, basically. But that's completely different. I really want to look at chat, but I don't want to die. Like I just did right there. Twice. Solid ground, thank God. 私の時よりテンション高いな。くそ。違います。ひとみさん、違うよ。Staying alive is important. I'm really big on the staying alive, because I got lots to do. It took a while, you know, to get to this point, but I'll be gosh darned if I let the world kill me now. There was a bit after that, and then it got, like, a little bit too real. But the sentiment is remaining. There's a lot of leaps of faith in this level. There are, and that's, I would say, a problem of level design. I think it's asking a bit much of your players. Oh. But it might just be my play style. Like, I tend to play fudge. That's okay. That's okay. I tend to play fairly conservatively because I don't like to lose progress. So I think leaps of faith stand out to me fairly strongly. Oh, crumbs. No, 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 buggery. Not enough chaos. We need to cook up ourselves some. I'm gonna do it, Kronos. I'm gonna do it. Don't you worry. I don't know if that means that, like, we'll actually beat the level, but... Nani? Nani, nande? Bomb Train Monster Weather Survivor. どうしよう。いいか。はい。いいです。I honestly wasn't sure if there was going to be anything there to catch us. Mushi! Who is mushing? There is no mushi. Oh, crumbs. Stop. This level, it's gonna go on forever. There's no end. You again? My last hiding spot got destroyed, so here I am. You should really find somewhere to hide. It's pretty dangerous out here. That's... you... You can't hide from disaster. It doesn't work that way. Weird garbage pail man. I've basically had my fill, and this letter, this level better wrap the hell up pretty soon, because I'm done with it. It's not gonna though, because it's LBP1. Every LBP1 level needs to be like 45 minutes long. Why? Why though? You can't hide from disaster nor run away from it. You have to deal with it. I mean, you know, yeah, to the extent that it's possible to deal with a disaster. I mean, if your disaster is Jason Voorhees, then definitely. Like, you want to get out mom's sweater and pretend to be mom, and then when Jason gets too close, you want to get the hatchet in his noggin? I don't think that's how they kill Jason in I almost said Silent Hill 2. I don't think that's how they kill Jason in Friday the 13th 2. But in that movie, Jason did not have his trademark hockey mask, but instead wore a potato sack. Because potato sacks are inherently scary. I'm sorry, it just makes me laugh every time I think of it. Just, you got your killer Jason there, just chilling out, killing camp counselors, wearing a potato sack. You can't get much better than that. That is pure 80s drive right there. Oh, fudge. I just, please, just, you gotta stop. This level needs to be done. Any minute now. I'm gonna give this one more life, and then, if we don't survive, I'm just gonna go have a cigarette, because it's the smoking time. It's been a whole hour since the last time I had a smoke. Now, Yomi Yomi. I'm done. I'm done. Screw you, constructive disaster. Does Yomi Yomi have a hyphen? I'm trying to remember. I think... By all means, you're welcome to it, Tromborn. Okay. Yomi Yomi does have a hyphen. I'll put up... hold on a second here. I'll put up a link to that previous level in the chat for anybody who wants to, be punished by that level. This was the one. This was the one. It's a whole thing. I'm only scrolling up and down so that I can not start the screensaver too soon. There we go. Masterpiece. That's the constructive disaster. We're gonna play this level in a minute, but I'm gonna take a really quick break. Gonna have some cucumber cake, and we'll be back in just a mo. I'm on my legs. My legs hurt so much. Why do my legs hurt? I don't know. Us, we are back. It's amazing how much of Halo Reach is just escaping bad things happening. I mean, that's basically life, right? Running away from the bad, running towards the good. It is a sequel. The this is a spicy edition. There's also an eggplant edition. I don't think I played the eggplant edition. We could do that. It will probably be painful. It said Nasuaji. I hate this level, by the way. Although the music is rocking. I gotta give it that. Fudge. You can tell it's a spicy edition because there's a pepper in there. Okay, don't fall apart. Please. Oh, crumbs. Oh god. Oh, spikes! Oh, you bastard. Okay. I think we can make that jump. Okay, you need to fall down. Ah, water. Eh? We didn't die. I don't know why we didn't die, but that's okay. I thought the water was... It is death. My kids are asking, what is cucumber cake? Cucumber cake is break in Japanese. If you take the first sound of cucumber, Q, and you take the first sound of cake, K, you get QK, and QK is break in Japanese. And that is our little bit of language learning for the day. Oh, crumbs. I think we've bricked the level. I'm pretty sure we can't get up there. Yeah. I mean, it's not like a widely accepted Japanese term. It's not like a lot of people say cucumber cake. That's just me. Take notes, newbies. This is hell. Okay, we can get up. We can't get up. And the blinking lights, by the way, like really add a layer of WTF. We're all newbies in some way, shape, or form. No, it's not an actual cake made out of cucumber, but I would... This is the, like we said, is karai aji. So this is the spicy edition. We'll try the eggplant edition. I'm convinced that level is uncompletable. I would love to find a recipe for a cake made out of cucumber. We talked about this on the last stream, I think. The problem being, like, carrot cake. Carrots are not 90% water, and ergo, they're very cakeable. Cucumbers are basically all water, ergo not very cakeable. Unfortunately. It's, I mean, not exactly. I wouldn't call a kapamaki cake. It's not particularly cake-like. Everything falls apart. It's just like life. Oh god. Oh, we broke something that we shouldn't have broke, I think. Oh, Jesus. What? Where? What? Alright, hop. No! Fudge. Jenga destruction. It feels that way though, doesn't it? I think we might have bricked the level. How do we, what do we, can we? No? Yomi, why? Why have you done this to us? This is unironically more cohesive than the other one. Yes, but it's still bricked. Like, totally bricked? Maybe? A fudge. Fudge! I can't! Gosh darn it. Yomi, you've killed me. I am dead. 됐어, 네? 홈런이네. 홈런이. I mean, I didn't expect much. I kind of hoped that we could complete the level. Snakes! Hi! Eggplant flavor is also out. And that... that is because you are evil. Nature, I think we're gonna do... Alright, I think we're back. It was the Nasu Chaos. I wish it hadn't been, but you know, that's like a thing. This is nice looking though. Hello, this is Clara in HQ from Earth reporting to the Venus mission 998. Do you copy? No, I do my own work. I don't copy. It's original. I am back, Ludo! Are you enjoying tuna sandwiches? I know you were given a message briefing before, but I'll give you a quick rundown just in case. Planetary Distancing Operation, or PDO, is a success. Now Venus has cooled down to Earth-like temperatures. However, all the oxygen pods that we set in this base are not working. They seem to be jammed, and this is hindering our goal. I want to say, by the way, I really like that dress, and I would like to wear that dress someday. Finish this mission or instantly die. I refuse to die. That's not what we saw that before. I'm not gonna die. No dying. This is it's a shikinshi. Maybe some dying. Only my hair. I'm only gonna dye my hair. Are you, like, friendly? I guess? Oh, crumbs. That was unexpected. A nice look to this level, though, I have to say. Oxygen pod. 1 of 5. Oh, good. And it kind of changes the lighting. That is nice. It's much more cohesive than the previous levels that we played. So that's appreciated. In that, like, nothing is falling apart. I mean, I don't really need metaphors for my life when I play LBP. I just kind of want to chill. Not today, but I sure should make another tuna sub soon. They sound so good. Also, that's not a jump pad. I want to dye mine too, but I ain't got help, and paying professionals is expensive. Like, I don't know what you have available in your shops, but also what? Okay, I just do my own. It's not perfect by any means, but I don't know what they wanted there. It's like not really a big thing. Basically, it's about 40 minutes to an hour's work, depending on how much you want to bleach your hair first. I mean, Manic Panic is only semi-permanent, so that's not great, but mine's gone down to like a nice lavender after washing, so I'm kind of okay with it. I am gonna have to dye my hair normal people colors, which means probably black to cover up the bubblegum pink when I bleach my hair too much. But it's not too much of a thing. If it were, then like, where would Punk be? I want that purple. Do I have any purple I could check the name of? I think right now I've only got the blue. Oh, crumbs. That is a terrible checkpoint placement. It'd be not dead. You know, yeah. I mean, I think Punk's natural state is undead. Because, like, in Vampire the Masquerade, you've got the Bruja, and they're Punk AF, but also undead, so that's the thing. My kids are saying, but Waffle, gotta go out to do shopping. Des, thank you so much for showing up tonight. It was great to have you. And thank you, Dez's kids. And be good kids for Des, because she's a great mom. As far as I know. She's looking out for you. So, you know, be good to her. You have a great shopping, and hopefully no crow virus, because that's a pain in the ass. Bye to the kids as well. Indeed, indeed. Well, what did we, like, did we not do something? We threw our switches. We got that. Are we supposed to go up there? Oh, cool. Nudge me about your level, and thanks. You're welcome. You're always welcome. Monkey bars? Why? Monkey bars? Why? What is better, Punk or Ponko? Probably Ponko, because it makes delicious food. Punk doesn't make delicious food. Oh, crumbs. Thank you. This is a whole thing, this level. As much as I'm appreciating it, like, yeah. Punk does it, but some punks do. That is true. I knew punks that could cook. I know a couple of punks that can cook. To be honest, I'm not one of them, but that's less being not able to cook and more not really being a punk. See, punk needs to have some forward movement and activity that I feel like I lack. Although I do have the sense of hope, and punk is dependent, I think, on a sense of hope. You know, there's an image, and it's the wrong image, but there's an image of punk being like just let's get into fights and beat things up, and that's not right. Like, punk is about change and the belief that things can change, and I have that belief. I'm just not, you know, I just screwed that up. Not as active in that belief as I need to be. We done did it! We did it! It was done! It was done by us. We've restored oxygen to Venus. P77 and Meat Boy. I don't know what that means exactly, but if you say P77, that seems like page 77 to me. So why don't I just grab, do I have any, what is my only English language book? This is like the only one in arm's reach. Page 77 of American Gods, Neil Gaiman. Is because we take the sledgehammer and we knock the cow down with it. Bam! It takes strength in the arms, yes? And then the shackler chains the beef up, hauls it up, and they cut the throat. They drain the blood first before they cut the head off. We were the strongest, the knockers. He pushed up the sleeve of his bathrobe, flexed his upper arm to display the muscles still visible under his old skin. It is not just strong, though. There was an art to it, to the blow. Otherwise, the cow is just stunned or angry. Then, in the 50s, they give us a bolt gun. You put it to the forehead. Bam, bam. Now, you think anybody can kill. Not so. He mimed putting a metal bolt through the cow's head. It takes skill. He smiled at the memory, displaying an iron-colored tooth. That's page 77 of American Gods, Neil Gaiman. I don't know what edition this is. But presumably, if you look at page 77, you'll get the same thing. Oh my god, there's a note from Kate in it. Fudge. I really wish that I had Kate's address because she is good people. And I would love to get in touch with her again. But didn't work out. Machigaeta. So desu ka. If life gives you lemons, make lemonade. And then take that lemonade and use it as a fuel source for a flamethrower to show life who's boss. I'm boss. The first sentence in the first book I grasped on page 77 was about someone dying in a train. I think they did put that part in the show. Like, I was not pleased necessarily with the show version of American Gods. There were some things that I thought could have been done a lot better. There were some things that I thought were actual improvements, like to the technical boy, making the technical boy a lot more sleek because kind of like matching with the times. But the dude's name, why have I forgotten this guy's name? He played Lucifer in Constantine. The guy that played Chernobog, Peter Stormare, he did a really, really good job. I almost always like when Peter Stormare shows up in basically anything. And he is one of my favorite Lucifers. There's a couple of really good Lucifers. The Aragorn Lucifer in Prophecy with "Hello, brain, please come to me quickly," Christopher Walken. Aragorn does an amazing Lucifer. He's really good. But is he Peter Stormare level good? Like, that's a fight that I think no one can win. Because whoever wins, we all lose? Hell yeah, indeed. I just noticed the lemon-powered laser cannon. So we're basically on the same wavelength here, Kronos. And I appreciate that. We're gonna do running bot, and I think that'll probably wrap it for the night. I wish we hadn't gotten that break in the middle, because that means it's gonna be like a 3-hour upload. Plus the combining the two pieces for, you know, actually doing that is a giant pain in the butt. But Peter Stormare looks like a mix between Nicolas Cage and Vin Diesel. That's... wow. Rabbit, like, I don't disagree with you, Rabbit, but that is a hell of a thing. I'm pretty sure this is a short film. Oh no, this is something completely different. Okay. Warning, go down to help to play the tutorial so you know what you're doing. I don't need your tutorials. I'll just play. Thank you very much. I'm a sackbot. I can't move. Why? What? Why can't I move? I'm just here. I just looked him up and had that thought in my mind. You're like 100% right. Okay, so the square button kills me. And I'm pressing... wait, what? Hello? Well, how did I do that? How did I am hoisted by my own petard. I have been hoisted. It is my own fault because I did not look at the tutorial. But, L1 makes us go? I don't know why. Whatever. It's cool. No. Stop. Stop. Okay, so there's an effective trigger range in that, I think we done did a bad thing. I think we might have bricked the level. Why? Why though? Why would you do it like this? Can I pull you back? Okay. I done did it. Fudge! Whenever we get to one of those triggers, the tags, we go reverse. I hate you. I'm using my powers of spatial manipulation. Not very well. Wait, what? How? Excuse me? Why? I hate you. I hate everything. Why though? There's an R1? I don't know why. We have an R1? I did it to myself. I did. And that's what really hurts, because I did it to myself. I did. And this really sucks, but I did it to myself. Oh, it's definitely a blue squiggly. I got nothing. What? Okay, let's try that again. Well, look at the tutorial again this time. Because, you know, we're fools. That's okay. I, you know, deserve it. Got a sack thing is running. It's got a forest. It's a beautiful forest. Beautiful sack thing. Just out there, showing himself. Okay, give me the help. After you spawn from the checkpoint, you're free to move using L1. You're forced to go one way, but running into a black tag will switch the direction. Other controls like jumping and grabbing are the same. Switching layers is also automatic. Running into white tag switches layers. Another way to switch layers is grab. Okay. You use all 3 layers in every tag to get from point A to point B. It's 100% beatable. Don't give up. You know what? I'll give up if I want to. Thank you very much. Hello? Can I... 100% beatable, don't give up. Just get stuck here in the tutorial. Fudge. No, not replay. I don't want to replay. I want to go back to the pod. Blue squiggly. Indeed. Blue squiggly indeed. Alright, yeah, I mean, it's like 2 hours. Level is telling you to finish it, but not very well, not very well. Yeah, right. Folks, thank you so much. Like, yesterday was not a good day. Today was marginally better than yesterday. But coming into the stream tonight and seeing all y'all, like, it really makes a difference. Jeanborn, I'm glad that you're showing up more often. I'm glad that our times are syncing better, because it's always good to see you. And I hope that your adventure goes along very well. Umber, a pleasure, and Fish. We always love Fish. Hive as well, rocking us up with some fish. We do appreciate that. Little Big Des and Little Big Des's kids. I try to keep the LBP levels family friendly, on the off chance that Des's kids watch the streams, because Des is good people, and I don't want to corrupt her children. I want to push her children towards the path of progress, but not corruption. So, Des, hopefully your shopping went very well. Rabbit, also, as always, a pleasure. Surprise guest with Justice Kazi, and I am pleased and blessed. And he told me, Chan, ありがとうございました。ほんまに、いつも見るときにね、なんか明るくなる。本当に心な。ストリームの後でちょっとスカイプしようか。ね。And also Hive, who is Hiveness and wonderful. And also, I said Hive already. I meant to say, because my brain doesn't work, I meant to say, and Kronos, who is always wonderful. But Hive is wonderful as well. Now, I'm going to put a link to Ashwin's Twitch in case anybody wants to go there afterwards. Let's paste this in, because Ashwin is pretty cool people, and she deserves a little bit of support. But, right, I've just blathered on for 2 hours, and it's time for me to go. From me, Disco, here in Osaka, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you. Arigato, sayonara, see you and ciao.